Okay, so we start the usual way, so File, New, ActionScript 3, we can click on it in the beginning there, so New ActionScript 3 file. So we create the asset, which is the button, using just a simple shape, black selection arrow, select, right click, convert to symbol, so we'll call it button. Make sure the type is button. Okay, and we just want to make a simple link from one frame to another. So to do that, we're going to use code snippets rather than coding it from scratch. So if you click on code snippets, and then we go to timeline navigation, and we first of all, so we want to link to a second frame, so we need to create a second frame to link to. So I'm going to right click on the timeline, create, insert a keyframe. I'm going to delete the button from that second keyframe and create a new, just anything to indicate that this is a different frame when we link to it. So I've just created another rectangle there. We go back to frame 1, we go back to code snippets, and we want to click to go to frame and stop is one option, or click to go to next frame and stop is another option. Before we do that, we want to make sure that it stops at this first frame and doesn't automatically play through to the second frame. So to do that, we select stop at this frame. So we click on that once, and it gives us the option to show the code here, or we can double click on that and it automatically inserts it in the actions panel there. It gives us the little, it's commented there, so it says this code will stop at this frame. So that's the code itself there. Very simple piece of code, but very useful. So we've stopped it at the first keyframe. Now we want to apply some code to the button itself. So we select the button, click on code snippets again, and we want to, so if we go to click to next frame and stop, or we could click to go to frame and stop. If we click to go to frame and stop, so double click on that, it automatically suggests an instance name for the button. We need to give the button an instance name. The instance name will appear up here. So that's important because the script needs to use that name to identify it. So we select that. Now it automatically inserts the code. If I click on the button here, you'll see the instance name appears there. To see the code again, you'll see the code's automatically being placed on this frame here with the little A for ActionScript. So I click on that frame, that will show the code again. So we've got it commented here. Just click to go to frame and stop. Again, click on the symbol instance, moves the playhead to the specified frame. So this is the important distinction. It's a specified frame, so we can specify the frame ourselves. Now, if we look down here, it's automatically specified go to and stop frame 5. Okay. Now we have nothing on. We don't want to go to frame 5. We want to go to frame 2 here. So I'm going to change that 5 to a 2. Click inside the brackets there and alter that to a 2. It gives you instructions here as well. So it both says replace the number 5 in the code below with the frame number you would like. We just expand the actions panel so we can read all of that, like the playhead to move to when the symbol instance is clicked. Okay, so that's the code there. It's identifying the symbol there. It's adding an event listener. So that's basically it's listening for an event. Now the event is our mouse event, which is a click. Yeah, so we click on the button, and then the function. Okay, the name of the function is click to go to and stop at frame. So we've got our function here, click to go to and stop at frame, and then the type of event again, which is a mouse event. It's then inside the commas, the curly brackets, we've got the actual function itself, which is go to and stop frame 2. Okay, so that's how that works. So we test that out. We'll just bring that back over. So save, first of all, save as, call it maker button. Spell that. Lots of typos going on there, so I'll change those. Make a button, and I'll just specifically say go to specific frame. Okay, so I'll save that on the desktop for now. Okay, so if we test finally, so to test, a quick way to test actually is Control and Enter, or on the keyboard, or Control, and we can actually test scene because we're only working in one scene at the moment. And hopefully, so you see it's active when we move the mouse over it, the cursor changes. Click on it, that links to our second frame. Okay, simple but extremely useful.